Hi there, guys. My name is Blake Jordan, and my speech today will be about verbal politeness and conversational turn taking. Now, both of these ideas are important in wherever you are in life. I've used it in my life, so thus far, I'm going to use it in the future, whether it be in the workplace, at university, at any social gathering. It's going to be important to use these ideas. Um, so I'll begin with verbal politeness. Verbal politeness is basically what it sounds like. You must be polite when you are talking with somebody. And the way you do that is by not being so direct. If you're direct, people get just a bad taste in their mouth from that. Like if you're at a restaurant, let's say you dropped your fork, so you need a new one. If you say, "Hey, you over there, grab me a fork," they're not gonna be apt to get you one. They're not gonna be like, "Oh wow, this guy's really nice. I really want to do this favor for him." But rather, if you said, "Hey, ma'am, can you please grab me a fork? I dropped mine." They would be way more apt to grab you another fork. They would see, yeah, you're very polite, that you're worth doing this task for. Um, so that is important to be polite. And I see this also in sports. I play many sports, so I see this all the time. Is when, let's say, a ref makes a bad call, if there's a weird play that doesn't get called right, and a coach gets upset. Instead of being polite with the referee or the umpire, they lash out at them. They yell, they're trying to make a point, but the umpire isn't going to change its call because you're lashing out at them. They're not going to give you a call in the future. They're going to just remember that. So if they would just be polite when they ask them, like, what did you see? Can you please look for this in the future? This is what I heard. Um, they would probably give you a call in the future. Things would work out better. So that is important. So it's important to be polite with whoever you are talking to, no matter the situation. Now, for conversational turn taking, it's the same type of idea. It's very polite to be a listener, not a teller. When you're talking with someone, it's a back and forth communication. It's not one person telling the whole time. It's back and forth. You tell, then listen, tell and listen. You got to know though when it's your turn to switch. Uh, if you're on a date, you don't want to just be boring your date to death over just telling them everything about yourself. You got to learn that happy medium to um, be a teller, be a listener. So that's verbal politeness as well, is to be able to do that, and that's going to be important in the workplace. When you get a job, your boss is going to like someone that can be polite with his words, but can also know how to talk, can know when it's their turn, when it's not their turn, and along those aspects. So in this speech, touching on these aspects, it's important, to be polite, important to take your turn when you're talking. And it's just an overall thing in life. It's always been taught to be kind to others, and this is just another way that you can be kind. Uh, so remember these. It'll get you far places, and it'll be very important in your future. Thanks, guys.